Welcome YouTube. Happy Thanksgiving. This is Slater's Wrist Game. Welcome to my channel, and we are going to do a review of one of my favorite watches. It's called the Casio Duro. The model number is MDV-106. So a little about this watch. So I basically bought this watch a year ago, December of last year, right around Christmas time, on Amazon. And Amazon had a sale, $45 free shipping. So felt like it was a good deal and wanted to just try this watch out. I do like dive watches because they're water resistant. So, but anyway, this is a pretty good watch. So we're just gonna go over some of the specs. So the watch has a case diameter of 44 millimeters, case thickness of 12.3 millimeters, and a lug-to-lug of 49 millimeters. So pretty good size watch here. The lug width is about 22 millimeters here. Okay, so you can switch it out on a lot of different straps, and weighs about 90 grams. So that's a very lightweight watch. So yeah, I think this watch is the perfect size for a lot of people, and especially with the lug-to-lug of only 49. As far as the movement, it is a quartz movement, and of course it is Casio, so it's a Japanese quartz movement. And the accuracy, I think, is within 30 seconds per month. So I think that's a pretty accurate watch for the price of about just $45. You can't really complain too much about that. And the case is a stainless steel case. It has a solid case back here, but you can't see much of it with the NATO here. And the sides are high polished sides, and it has a signed crown, which I don't really have a problem with that. And speaking of the crown, it is a screw down crown, and this watch is 200 meters water resistant, which you can see here. So this is really good to take swimming and maybe even diving at 200 meters water resistant. This is pretty much a dive watch. Okay, and as far as you also have a unidirectional bezel, 120 click bezel. So we'll just try to turn it here. It is pretty tight, but that's what you want. Okay, so there's a unidirectional 120 click unidirectional bezel. And as far as the dial, I'm gonna clean it off here so we can get a good look at the dial. And this dial here obviously has a black dial. They do have different versions of this watch with different color dials. But the MDV-106 has a black dial with the white circular hour markers, and it has a date window at the 3 o'clock. So I think this watch is very legible. You got the Casio text at the 12 o'clock in white, the white hour markers against the black dial. I think that's perfect. Now it does have the date at the 3 o'clock, but it's not very, I mean, you can see it, but it doesn't have a Cyclops lens. It's not really a magnified date, but at $45, you really can't complain about that. Okay, so, and it also has a red second hand that's easily seen. So I do like the way the second hands look, and I also like the look of the minute hand and the hour hand. Okay, and this watch originally came on a resin band. These are the original resin bands here. Okay, nothing wrong with that. I took those off and put it on this black NATO strap here. And I'm probably going to switch it out again to maybe like a leather strap, maybe a red one, or maybe like a brown leather strap. But with a lug width of 22 millimeters, it's pretty easy to switch this out. Okay. So I think this is a great looking watch for $45. You know, can't really complain about that. You can switch it out. And like I said, with accuracy of about 30 seconds per month, and 200 meters water resistance. And it's actually, like I said, pretty versatile watch. At 12 millimeters thick, you can probably wear it on some dress shirts. So at this time, we're gonna go ahead and do a wrist shot of this watch. Okay, so here's a quick wrist shot. Hope you guys can see it, but My wrist is about 20 centimeters or 7.75, 7.75, but it actually fits okay. It has a 49 millimeters lug to lug, so it's not really overhanging my wrist. So not bad on the wrist. In conclusion, I definitely would like to say I think this watch is worth the hype. It checks off a lot of boxes. The first one is very affordable. It's very comfortable. And the size is perfect. It fits a lot of different size wrist. And at only 40, like I said, with only 49 millimeters lug to lug and 12 millimeters thick, like I said, it'll fit a lot of wrist. And at 90 grams, it's not very heavy. And it's a very accurate watch. And I think it's a good looking watch. I actually do just like the black sunburst dial on this watch. So I would recommend this to a lot of friends and a lot of collectors if you like the budget divers, especially at 200 meters water resistance with a screw down crown and a screw down case back. So if you don't have one already, I definitely recommend it. Might find some good Black Friday specials on this watch. But thanks for tuning in to this video. Like and subscribe. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And once again, thanks for watching.